KU, Tyshawn Taylor. He's joined by Elijah Johnson, Relaford, Robinson, and Connor Tehan. Defensively, Missouri has Pressey, English, Dixon, Denman, and Ratliff.
And Ratliff playing with the 4 fouls.
For 3. The first lead for KU since 6:15 remaining in the first half of play. Foul call.
Good look for Tyshawn Taylor. He's been playing at an All-America level since conference play began. And that's what you expect from a big-time senior in overtime, playing with confidence.
At the other end, the foul was on Taylor. And here's Dixon, who for the season is 89% from the line. Wow. KU 78-76. Robinson, yes! Thomas Robinson has 27. Denman for 3. There's the answer. KU by 1. Denman now with 23. Tehan closely guarded. Matt Pressey. Back it comes. Relaford short. Rebound. Matt Pressey. And Missouri with a chance to reclaim the lead. Dixon in and out. Robinson with another rebound. He's now got his 20th double-double of the season secure. 27 points. And that is his 11th rebound. Taylor, quick. Floater got 2 more. Timeout, Missouri. Loyal part of the KU family, and is here. He went on the road with him last week. Told me yesterday morning he thinks he's going on the road with him this next week.
He loves the game and has served it and contributed to it at the highest of levels for a long time,
including a national championship with Danny Manning as his captain in '88. From the corner, a forced shot, loose ball.
And I think it's going to be a foul on KU. And they get Connor Tehan, Vern. One of the things that's happened with Missouri from the time they got the big lead, they've settled for a lot of jump shots. Not in rhythm as we saw in the first half. Some of that is due to the defense of improvement this half of Kansas. But I think a part of it has been just settling and not probing and driving as much as they need to.
Ratliff is now perfect 5 for 5 at the line. Pressey's back. Pressey's gone.
One Pressey for another.
Yes.
Offense, defense substitution. We've made note of that with the foul trouble. Both Presseys and Ratliff have 4. And if Ratliff makes this free throw, I think Steve Moore will be back in the game.
Getting ready. He did, and he is. So Ratliff with those 4 fouls sits down. Steve Moore back. And it's a 1-point ball game, 2:11 to go in overtime.
Yeah, it's a good move by Frank Cave, and I think both coaches have done an excellent job, Vern. Now it's about your players executing, and that's what you want to see.
Empty pass, Robinson. No double. Up, under, short. Steve Moore got the rebound. Missouri with a chance to take the lead. Got what they wanted, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. He didn't get the lift on that one that he did the prior time, and give credit to Steve Moore, who walled him up effectively without fouling.
Seconds to go in OT. Denman. Dixon. Off the mark. Saved by Moore.
Well, Missouri continuing to settle for the perimeter shot burn. Somebody for them has to try to put pressure on Kansas by driving the ball. I think they're taking Kansas off the hook a bit by settling for jumpers.
Matt Pressey short. Robinson out of bounds, and a foul is called. That'll be the afternoon for Matt Pressey.
Pressey actually got bumped there as he went to the lane. No call, and Robinson will have free throws as Matt Pressey has been Dairy Queen.
Matt Pressey fouled out, picked up 3 fouls really quickly, and Robinson's at the line where he's been perfect today, 7 of 7.
At the line, shooting 2, Thomas Robinson.
And how about the performances college basketball fans have seen today on CBS? Anthony Davis, 28, 11, and I think 6 blocks. Thomas Robinson, a big-time 20-plus double-double for him. And his first free throw miss, but terrific performances by the 2 leading candidates for Player of the Year today.
From the corner, English. Back outside, Dixon. Guarded by Tyshawn Taylor. This for the lead. Yes! Denman! The three-pointer from Denman, who shot daggers at the heart of this KU team in the first game. And he comes up huge with 40 seconds to go in this one. 34.6 to go. Marcus Denman for the day now 6 of 10 from three-point range.
You know, he just kind of bided his time. He had been quiet for a while, Vern, and I spoke to him before the game. You know, he went through a slump until he got going again here recently in his last 7 ball games. He said, I didn't do anything different. I basically continued to wait and take good shots, and I knew my stroke would return, and he's proven to be a big-time shot maker and taker. Now, Kansas, similar situation prior to the end of regulation. You go inside fairly quickly if you can.
What do you mean like that?
Picture perfect. That's the inventory of late game plays that every coach has.
Right.
He showed us a little something different here. Knew he was going to pressure up the line, cleared the backside, and got a bounce pass back cut. The prior time at the end of regulation, dribble weave, and got it into the post.
They're checking the clock for the correct time.
Beautifully executed play out of the timeout. And we had probably, looks like we may need to add another second, perhaps. Let's take another look at it and see where. Keeping an eye on the left, the game clock, shot clock is irrelevant here. So 27.2 is where we are. So a second looks like it should be added.
They're adding 2 seconds.
Okay, 2. Okay.
28.6.
Yeah.
Neither team can sub. They want it to because it's a timing error in the last minute. So they cannot sub.
As Mark Whitehead coming over and telling us that neither team, may have heard it,
Yeah.
neither team can sub because that was a timing error.
Exactly.
And so that's helpful, isn't it?
It is, but I think had Frank Hayes been able to sub, you might see Ratliff out there instead of Steve Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you've got to go reasonably quickly here because you're down 1. You still want to have some time if you don't score to get an offensive rebound or foul to extend the game.
Denman, jumper, got it! 12.1 to go.
Got to get back to
Tyshawn Taylor off the glass, and he'll shoot free throws with 8.3
And
remaining.
I think they may have gotten Phil Pressey, and that'll DQ him. Wow. Big time play here by Denton. This is a tough shot. A runner off the dribble, and then a nice job here by Taylor to go right at Missouri in transition. Well, not much of a, but that's a case of where you're not alert getting back defensively, and you're vulnerable to picking up a cheap one. Not a lot of contact there as you look at Jeff Withey, who's been rendered ineffective today, in part because of the nature of Missouri's style, but also the injury to his leg or foot that he suffered early in the game.
Well, Tyshawn Taylor is going to be the guy at the line with 8.3 to go. For the day, 5.6. He's only a 66% free throw shooter over the course of the first 28 games.
And you go back to the game in Columbia, Tyshawn had a turnover late, actually 2. One was an offensive foul, one was just losing the ball, and then he missed a couple of free throws as well that would have positioned Kansas perhaps to close that one out. So he's got another opportunity.
And he shoots 2.
Nice to get that first one down.
It kind of crawled over the rim.
They don't care how it gets in there.
You got it. This is for the lead.
I made one against Indiana years ago that hit the back iron and went to the top of the backboard and went in this situation. You think I care?
Kansas leads, 8.3 remaining.
Defensive substitution here, a little more length and quickness on the floor for Kansas with Kevin Young. If you're Missouri, you've got to push it ahead and try to drive it and kick it. But you got to go faster than this.
3 to go. Robinson backs away. No shot. KU wins. The Jayhawks came from 19 down. For Clark Kellogg, Vern Lundquist saying so long from Lawrence, Kansas. Kansas wins it in overtime. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports on the road to the Final Four. At the end of the game, there's the last shot, and it came after the clock had expired. Well, for the last game, it was kind of fun. Good night from Lawrence.